Hey, all you pumpkin spice lattes. It's Larry Saperstein, joined as always by Jacob Bellotti. How are you?
Oh, I'm great today.
You
Wow.
are?
Yeah, the energy's flowing. I'm pumping. I'm ready for a brand new episode of Let's Talk About That.
All systems are a go.
Talking database activated.
Begin in 3, 2, 1.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what? Let's talk about who? Let's talk about me. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about that. Girl, I cannot believe we are talking about that.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Let's talk about that.
It's very sweet of you, Jacob.
What?
Well, I mean, I think we should give honesty to our listeners. I was in a bad mood like
Yes.
20 minutes ago.
Yes, but like a phoenix, you have risen from the ashes as an ugly duckling fawn.
Ugly.
Well, you know how phoenixes, when they're reborn as babies and they're like hairless and super ugly?
So that's what you think of me.
No, it's not what I think of you.
So what do you think of me? One nice thing. Go.
You're wonderful.
No, it's got to be a specific quality. Go.
You're a great tap dancer.
Okay. All right. That's.
I gagged you a
I'll
little
take
bit
it.
with that one, didn't I?
I would have preferred it to have been like, I'm not ugly because you just said I was ugly.
You're not ugly. How about that?
Well, maybe you could say that I'm cute or that, I'm hot or very fashionable.
You're cute and hot and fashionable.
But you see, you don't actually believe those things. You just are saying them because I'm saying
I've been in a relationship with you for over 2 years, and you
Yeah.
think I don't believe those things.
Well, do you think I'm fashionable?
Sometimes.
There we go. The truth comes out.
We're in our socks today.
Yeah, we're going crazy.
I'm trying to end up on Wiki Feet.
Come on, you were in a bad mood too.
Yeah, but, I know how to turn it on for the camera, honey. Once the camera's on. I am ready to go. I am rolling. I am in my element, honey.
Well, I can do that sometimes, but I'm just, just feeling it out today.
Okay,
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm feeling better.
Okay.
And I'm going to be funny because
Uh-huh.
I have that quality.
But being funny?
Yes.
Is that quality in the room with us?
See, this is actually the second time today that you've said I'm not funny.
That's not true.
It actually is true
Yeah.
because I said, if your honey is funny, clap your hands. And you did not clap your hands.
I did tap my hands, however.
So that means you don't think I'm funny because I said clap your hands
But
and you tapped.
What if I don't believe in the fundamental principle of clapping?
Well, you clapped your hands all the other times I said clap your hands.
No, I didn't. I went I just did like a little tap. But then when he said, if you think your honey's really funny, clap your hands, I did a 2-finger tap.
And why did you do it differently on that line than the other line?
Because I don't think you're really funny. I think you're super funny.
Well, that is just a straight up lie.
No, it's not.
You actually, it just feels like you don't think I'm funny.
I think you're hilarious.
Uh-huh. You can't be trusted today. You can't be trusted.
Okay, well, it is fall. I am feeling the autumnal vibes. I am loving it.
Autumnal vibe.
I know. I
You
say
walked
as
in
I'm
today?
sitting here with like shorts and a t-shirt on.
Yeah, well, it's hot in here.
Yeah.
But you walked in today and you said, man, I just love pumpkin.
I did.
It's
I was
the
like,
gayest thing you've ever
pumpkin,
said.
pumpkin, I love her.
It's like
Pumpkin.
One of the gayest things you've ever said.
Miss Pumpkin, I am here.
Said, get me some pumpkin.
I was like, can we make some pumpkin bread?
Do the gays like pumpkin? Yeah, I think they do.
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice.
But also, I think that could be like Taylor Swift gays that like pumpkin spice.
There's a lot of gays that are Taylor Swift gays.
Hmm.
It really is crazy because she's never once advocated for the gay community.
Never once, and she's actually actively silenced herself
Has she?
on speaking about gay community issues.
Has she?
Well, when Trump ran the first time, she didn't endorse fucking Hillary.
I thought she did.
She surely did not.
Are we sure about that?
The only one she endorsed is Kamala.
No, she endorsed Biden.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. She made those. Yes, she did. She did. She made those like Biden cookies and like posted.
Biden cookies?
Yes, she like posted in like 2020 with like a tray of cookies. That
Well, I'll
said
tell you,
Biden.
someone on her PR team really stepped it up then.
Honey, we got to be careful what we say about Taylor Swift on this podcast. They will clip it.
But it's just like just knowing how the industry works, it's just everything she does is fake. Everything she does is a PR stunt, okay? I'm swinging out here on the podcast today, and I don't care who disagrees with me. The engagement PR stunt to the Maxinista. She's going to get fucking 18 albums out of that marriage, and then the inevitable divorce will get her another 26 more, and she's going to get 14 Grammys and about $800 million more from the entire thing. So if you're going to tell me that it's not a PR stunt, I'm sorry, you need to look at the mirror and learn a little bit about how this industry works.
We're trying to get gay listeners.
I don't think gay people love Taylor Swift that much.
They do.
No, I don't think they do.
They do.
She is a very straight girl artist.
I think that Taylor Swift is for all.
Why? Because she uses the same melody in every single one of her songs?
I just don't want to be in the business of bad mouthing Taylor Swift on this podcast. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, I'll be the one to do it then. Okay, I'll take the heat because I know
think
it's what you're
gays
thinking.
do like Taylor Swift. I can think of like 5 gays right now that love Taylor Swift.
Name them. Name them.
Well, there's the Swiftologist
Name 'em.
on Instagram.
Name them.
There's
Name
Jake
'em.
Shane.
Name them.
There's
Name
our
'em.
friend Ryan.
Okay, well, you're just listing personal people that we know. Actually,
I
Ryan
said 5 people.
Ryan doesn't like Taylor Swift.
Confirmed.
Confirmed, because I just had dinner with him the other night and we were talking about it.
Oh, interesting.
So
Well,
he does
Steven and
unfortunately like Sabrina Carpenter.
I don't like Sabrina Carpenter.
Ugh, God.
But her music is really slutty these days. Like,
Is
not in
it?
a bad way, but I don't say that in a derogatory way. I just say it as like all of her, like her new album, it's like the whole thing is about sex.
Oh, really?
And the
Did you
cover-
listen to it?
No, but there are songs that are like going viral on TikTok and stuff.
You don't even
And-
listen to music anymore. You just hear things on TikTok. You keep talking about this Gap commercial with a band that I'm convinced is fake.
Honey, we can't be bad mouthing Cat's Eye on this podcast.
I'm not bad mouthing the Cat's Eye,
Cat's Eye. Yeah.
like Lawrence the Cat's Eye.
Well, no, it's Katseye. But yes.
Okay. Well, I'm not bad mouthing whatever that is. I just don't know what it is.
Honey, we are trying to get gay listeners. We cannot be a beacon of pop culture and not know Cat's Eye and not and be horrible about Taylor Swift.
I'm not being horrible about Taylor Swift. I'm
and
telling the
not-
truth about
and
Taylor
not
Swift.
and be against Sabrina Carpenter. We cannot be a beacon of pop culture if we're
I
doing
just
those
want
things.
people to know how fake it all is. It's all fake.
I think some of it is fake. I do happen to believe that much of the Travis Kelce stuff is fake, but that also is because I do not.
I'm gonna clip just that part where
No,
you say
I
it.
just don't feel like giving my support to the NFL.
Yes,
That's like the
correct.
main thing about
Yeah.
it. It's like it's just a little too convenient.
Yeah, and I don't appreciate kids idolizing domestic abusers, rapists, and murderers, which is what half
Not
of
that
the NFL
Travis
is.
Kelce, I don't think is one of them.
No, I don't think so, but half of the NFL is, unfortunately.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of court cases, absolutely.
Well, I don't want to get into that.
Larry's like, I'm so done with this today. Larry's like, what do you like? Can we just talk about something nice?
I just
fun?
don't. I just can't skirt around these like divisive issues today.
I know, but I just love diving into the divisiveness of them.
I know, but we can't be like spurting out these things if they're not like confirmed true. Like,
okay, show me the
confirm true
Taylor Swift.
Like receipts, proof timeline.
Receipts, proof timeline, screenshots.
Fucking
everything. Taylor Swift.
This wasn't even about Taylor Swift. We were talking about Sabrina Carpenter.
No, we were talking about Taylor Swift, and then we transitioned it to Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter's new album, her album cover.
You know Sabrina Carpenter. You met her, right?
Once.
And what'd you think?
I thought she was nice.
That's what you thought?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Are you just saying that for the podcast? Because we can cut this out.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Just saying it for the podcast.
Okay.
This was like before her like music popularity like took off.
Yeah.
But she was nice.
Okay.
She's really short.
Yes, she
like
is very short.
Shorter than my shoulders.
Yes.
And I'm short.
You are pretty short, yes.
Yeah, that's kind of
no, you're average.
Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
That's the nicest thing you have to say about me is that I'm average.
You're average.
It's the nicest thing you've said to me all day.
That's not true, Ellen. Come on. Move off of that. He's been trying to gaslight me all week that I don't do nice things for him. And then I've started pointing them out. And then he just gets really smiley and giggly and can't really formulate a response. And
You've been trying to gaslight
that is a thing
me.
that's been happening this whole week.
You've been trying to gaslight me on things.
Uh-huh.
And I came up with a new phrase that I really like.
Oh, no.
Hold a matchup to that fart, because I'm gaslit. Because your gas is lit.
You're so
Hold
annoying.
A matchup to that fart.
What are we supposed to be talking about today? I don't even know.
We're supposed to be talking about the TV shows that are coming to TV in the fall that we're excited about.
Oh, well, there's a lot of TV shows that are already out that are great. There's some that are coming.
About.
Yeah. I don't know. What have we been watching?
The Paper.
The Paper.
That's a good one to start
My God,
with.
loved The Paper.
Yeah, really enjoyed The Paper. We watched the full season.
Yeah, it was funny. And I know a lot of people are going into it with the bias of The Office, because The Office is iconic.
Yeah.
And it's like, even with which of course I have. I've seen the entire thing of The Office before anyone comes for me. I've seen the entire The Office show.
You've watched all of the Superfan episodes.
I've watched all of the Superfan episodes, but I've seen it probably no less than 8 times all the way through.
Wow.
And the only episode I always skip is Scott's Tots because it's so uncomfortable.
I don't know that one.
That's when he promises the college scholarships to all the students because he thought he would be rich 12 years later or whatever.
Oh, no.
And then it's 12 years later and it's time for the scholarships and he has to tell them that he doesn't have any money for them,
sad.
Which is a very funny episode, but it's so cringy that I like can never rewatch it.
Right.
But so I've seen all of that. Okay, I've seen The Office so many times it's absurd. And with that bias, I still liked The Paper.
Fierce. I have only seen The Office all the way through once, but I have seen it all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
And, probably have seen a few episodes here and there more than once, but I have seen it all the way through. And I enjoyed it. I mean, even after the first season, there's like a couple characters that I'm not 100% completely sold on.
Absolutely.
But I think it's very funny.
And that's the thing. First of all, it's only 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Like, yes, that's not enough time in a sitcom to get to really know the characters.
Right.
Like, if it was a 60-minute drama, by that point, yes, we'd know the characters.
I mean, think about it this way. Like, they didn't start featuring, like, Angela or, those kind of characters in The Office until, like, season 3.
And also,
4.
it takes a while to find these characters. Like,
yes.
in The Office, like, Kevin... that character was a completely different character if you watch season 1 versus like season 4.
Right.
Like it's a completely different character.
Yeah.
And it takes time to find those things. And so
I think with streaming, there's like this immediacy and like you want it to be perfect. Right.
Well, it's
from
not
the
just
beginning.
streaming. It's like, the TikTok culture.
But it's also like the thing of like when The Office was premiering, you watched the episode when it came on TV, and then that was it. It went out of your brain. You never watched it again until the next week and the next week. And like there wasn't this like immediacy of being able to rewatch it like right away or rewind if there was something that you wanted to see again. Or so I think like with streaming in like such a digital age, it's hard to like give shows grace to find their footing because you want it to be perfect like right at the first episode.
Yeah, I mean, I'm old enough to have watched The Office live as it was airing.
You were watching it when you were 7 years old, airing.
I was watching from I think season 5 onwards live.
All right.
5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Wow.
I watched live.
I didn't watch any of it until it was like all over.
My God.
Yeah.
What a life.
And here we go again. Every time you say one mean thing about me, you have to say also a nice thing.
I like your socks and how they complement your shirt.
That's a compliment about my outfit. I don't know if that's a nice thing about me.
Well, it speaks to your fashion.
Okay. All right. The next one has to be a nice thing about me and my personality. I'm just prefacing that now.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind for the next, jugular that I find to go after you with.
Yeah.
Anyway, The Paper. Let's talk about the actual show, The Paper, now.
Yes. I mean, the only thing that I find very unrealistic is that there would be an Italian woman and a British man living in Toledo, Ohio.
It is a very diverse group for Toledo, Ohio. Yes, it is.
But mostly the ones that stick out to me. And like, it's crazy because I actually think Sabrina Impacciatore is the funniest one on the show. So I'm like, that's great. What's her Esmeralda Grand?
Yes.
Grand or Graham?
Grand
Esmeralda
with a D.
Grand. And I mean, it's a great character. She's so funny. She just is fun. So it's like it's hard because on one hand, I want her to have that feature on a show because she's so funny.
Of course.
But on the other hand, I'm like, why is a straight up Italian from Italy woman living in Toledo, Ohio? Like if it was in New York City, I'd be like, sure. If it was in LA, I'd be like, sure. Toledo, Ohio?
Well, there's people from different countries who live all over the place, Lair.
I guess so. I've never been to those places.
Oh.
So
well, maybe you're part of the problem then.
I am part of the problem. Maybe I am. I think I struggle with, this is just a general thing. When someone says like, I'm moving to Detroit, I'm like, why? Like just to random
Maybe
cities.
their job is there. I mean, I know somebody who lives in Minneapolis because that's where the Kellogg's or whatever is based, and they work for like supply chain.
Interesting.
Like you go where.
See, I forget that companies are based all over.
Companies are based all over, girl. They're in all different places.
Like Warren Buffett, who like basically owns the city of Omaha.
There you go.
What's that company called? Berkshire Hathaway?
Yes, Berkshire Hathaway.
That's a big company. I'm sure a lot of people that live there.
It's a very big company.
I'm sure a lot of people that live there work for that company.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like there's lots of different people all over the place.
But like, how
things.
does a company like Kellogg's be like Minneapolis? That's the place.
Well, it's probably the place where those companies were founded. It's probably the place where those things started.
Interesting.
I don't know. Look at the history of the companies.
I don't know the history of Middle America. I know the history of like the East Coast.
I mean, listen, a lot of America's produce, most of it's grown in California, but the rest of it is grown in Middle America. And so, because of that, there's a lot of companies that started in Middle America because of
especially
those things.
Food-related companies.
Right. Yeah.
Interesting. Like Kellogg's.
Sure. I don't know the history of Kellogg's,
but
personally.
Isn't like Pepsi headquartered in like Connecticut or something?
I don't know. I'm not an expert on where company headquarters are located.
Coca-Cola is Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I know that one.
I want to talk about the paper.
Sorry, I got off track. The Toledo Truth Teller is based in Toledo. But see,
It
this
sure
is
is.
adjacent to the paper because it makes you think
Well,
about...
the company's called Enervate that they work for in the
Right,
show.
and how did Enervate end up in Toledo? We don't know.
Well, Enervate's all over. It owns a bunch of different businesses.
Okay.
That's why they
See, I think
bought Dunder Mifflin.
I think I'm still hung up on the corporate structure of Enervate.
They bought Dunder Mifflin.
They bought Dunder Mifflin, but then what does that have? So, but then they just dissolved it. They bought it, and
Right, and they just used its distributing, resources for
now
their
was
company.
Dunder Mifflin a private company?
Yes.
By private I mean, was it a small business?
It was
At the start.
a mid-sized business.
And then there was,
It
like-
had corporate headquarters in New York, and it had multiple
Right.
branches kind of scattered around the Northeast.
Right. Because there was like
Yeah.
the
There was the
Nashua
Buffalo,
branch,
Syracuse, Nashua, Utica,
Right.
Scranton, obviously.
Right,
and
right.
maybe one more.
And then Enervate purchased Dunder Mifflin. So Enervate
Yes.
is a bigger company.
Yes.
And they do all things related to paper.
Yeah.
This is speaking from someone who watched 10 episodes of the show. But this is all explained in the first episode, but I don't really understand business.
You didn't get it from
I struggle with corporate understanding corporations and how they
Okay.
operate because I'm just not very business. I'm an artist.
You heard it here first, folks.
Okay, one nice thing about me. Here you go.
No, that wasn't an insult. I said you heard it here first, folks.
You said it
How is that an
very
insult?
rudely. Very rudely.
No, I did not.
If you said you were an artist, I would be like, hello. But I say I'm an
Would
artist.
you?
Yes.
You would find the best joke you could think of in that moment and say
No.
it.
I would say, come on with that art.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes,
That's
I
not
would.
true. Anyway, the paper.
Wait. Okay.
Oh my God! I just want to talk about the fucking show.
This is important to me.
Okay.
So Enervate,
Yeah.
they because it happens on the floor. There's toilet paper, and then also a newspaper.
Yes, they are a paper supply company. Everything paper. They do toilet paper. They do tissue paper. They do napkins. They do a newspaper. They do all different
That's
paper
what
products.
Enervate is.
Yes.
Now, why is it called Enervate and not like?
Why was Dunder Mifflin called Dunder Mifflin?
Because there was somebody named Dunder and someone named Mifflin, and they made a company.
Well, then there's somebody who decided the name of the company would be Enervate.
Okay. Anyway, so the show.
Oh my God.
Now we can talk more about the show because I feel like I got that out of my system.
All that, my God. Okay, so here's the whole point I was trying to make for however many minutes ago that was.
It was like 10 minutes.
Okay. Was that I had a strong bias going into it. That being said, I think they delivered on the tone of The Office.
I can agree with that. Yes.
I think they found a lot of their footing with the jokes and
Yes.
and making funny jokes. There were multiple jokes throughout the 10 episodes that made me actually laugh out loud.
Yes, me too.
Which is very rare for sitcoms these days.
I think it's one of the funniest mockumentary shows we've had in like a minute.
Well, because it's Greg Daniels, and
Yeah.
Greg Daniels is a comedic genius.
And like I love Abbott Elementary. I really love that show. I think
Me too.
it's very sweet. I
Yeah.
think it's like very wholesome and it's like a comfort watch. But does Abbott make me laugh out loud on a
No.
regular basis? No. It's just the principle.
The only time you laugh is Janelle James whenever she's on screen.
Right.
Yeah.
But I felt that with the paper, it was more balanced.
More
I was
balanced
laughing at
jokes.
more characters
Yeah.
across the board.
And I'm excited to see how they develop, how the characters keep moving and the different directions. Because they put there, if you think about it, a lot more happened in the first season of the paper than what happened in the first season of The Office.
Yeah, the first season of The Office was only 6 episodes, remember?
Right, but not that many actual things happened
Right,
in that
right.
season.
It's more just like the shenanigans.
Yeah, this first season of the paper, a lot happened. A lot of relationships formed.
And there's also sorry. What were you say?
A lot of relationships formed. A lot of dynamics were developed. A lot of things happened to the paper. They went from posting wire cuttings to being at the journalism awards of Ohio within 10 there was a lot of development in the show.
It was also one of those shows where, similar to the first season of Parks and Recreation, where they gave the show a goal to reach by the end of the season, kind of, where The Office never really had that until later seasons.
Yeah.
What was the name of the company that bought out Dunder Mifflin that Kathy Bates was
Saber.
And then Andy writes a song thinking it's pronounced
Dunder Mifflin is a part of Sabre.
Oh, Sabre.
It was to Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus.
Yes, and then they realize it's called Saber.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Dunder Mifflin is a part of Saber. Yeah. Come on. Know your Office history, folks.
Okay, well.
I really liked it. I thought the paper was good. And I'm excited to see what they do with hopefully more episodes.
Yeah.
I'm done with this 10 episode garbage. I need a 22 episode season. It's
crazy because St. Denis Medical did how many 16, 17 episodes?
I think they did 18 episodes.
That was fierce.
Yeah.
18 episode season was really nice. It was very refreshing.
But I'm going to need a 22, 24 episode season.
As much as I love St. Denis Medical, I do think the paper made me laugh more.
Yeah, of course.
But I did really like St. Denis Medical.
I did too.
Well.
And I'm looking forward to season 2.
Yeah.
Of both shows, actually.
Yeah. How long do you think we'll have to wait for season 2 of the paper?
I don't think it'll be as long as from when they announced it to when we got season 1. I think it'll be a quicker turnaround.
Okay.
I think it'll start to get on a sitcom schedule, hopefully.
But it's not a show for cable. It's just on Peacock.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll show it on NBC.
But they're not going to give it a cable schedule because it won't be on cable.
I don't know. They might. They might do it cable and streaming. I don't know.
Interesting.
But
they'd have to
The one thing I know is that they change their minds on that stuff constantly at the networks.
Right.
So
they'd have to do some re-editing because they say curse words in the paper that are not bleeped out, except for the one joke that Oscar makes in the first episode.
Yes. Yeah.
But interesting.
Yeah. All right. Well, I like the paper.
I like the paper too.
And I think we'll have more Let's Talk About That right after this.
Hello.
And we're back.
We are back.
Okay. So another show we love, Sullivan's Crossing.
Sullivan's Crossing. Now, we did tease at this in all of our episodes so far this season.
No, we teased it in one episode.
In one episode.
It was
maybe
Taron,
two.
Taron Killam's episode.
And we love Sullivan's Crossing.
God, it's just so good.
We've watched basically 3 seasons.
Yeah.
There are only 3 seasons out now. They're making a 4th.
Yes.
And though, technically it's a summer show. The show happens during the summer.
But it does feel very fall.
It does feel very
because
fall.
Because it's Nova Scotia.
Because it's Nova Scotia. And Nova Scotia is cold.
Yeah.
And in the end of season 2, it was becoming fall, and then they did a time jump between season 2 and season 3. So now it's
Sully blew up in a fire, and then Maggie miscarried.
I know, that was crazy.
There was a lot going on.
Okay. First of all, I feel like anyone who listens to this podcast regularly will love Sullivan's Crossing.
Yeah,
I really just feel like there is this crossover in the audience.
Let's talk about that to Sullivan's Crossing pipeline.
We have turned 5 or 6 people individually onto this show.
Absolutely, including Taron Killam. Who is now a regular viewer of Sullivan's Crossing.
This is all thanks to Uncle Stu. Shout out Uncle Stu.
My uncle, yes, he got us onto Sullivan's Crossing, and my grandma. They both watch it.
Oh, your grandma watched it too?
Yeah, but she watches it for the scenery.
Right, right. Your whole family now loves this show.
Oh my God,
Your whole
hooked.
family loves
Hooked.
this show. So we've watched it, and we've watched 3 seasons, and let's just go over some of the things. Okay, so for anyone who hasn't seen this show, it's like Gilmore Girls. Well, it actually has what's his name? Scott Patterson.
Scott Patterson. And Chad Michael Murray.
What did Chad Michael Murray play in Gilmore Girls?
He was in it like a bunch.
He was?
Yeah.
He was like someone's kid or whatever?
He was in it, yeah.
Okay, well, it has Chad Michael Murray, and it has Scott
Someone's
Patterson.
Kid. How young do you think Chad Michael Murray is? He's like in his late 40s.
Okay, but the show was like 20 years ago. So he played
so he was in his
someone's
20s.
He played someone's kid. Like
he was in like his mid 20s.
Yes, I didn't think he was like a child in the
Okay.
show. I just thought he was like,
All right.
one of the teenagers,
Regardless.
like Alexis Bledel.
Regardless.
That's her name, right?
Yeah, yes, that is that.
Rory Gilmore.
Yes, that is the actress's name.
Anyway, Sullivan's Crossing takes place.
I describe it more as a cross between Desperate Housewives and Gilmore Girls.
Now, I really haven't seen Desperate Housewives.
And that's your mistake.
Well, you showed me the first episode, which I thought was fun.
Yeah.
And I will watch more of it, maybe at a later date.
You won't.
No,
but
I mean,
that's
I liked
okay.
it. It's just my brain. You have the capacity to
Watch TV.
TV.
Yes,
I don't.
You have a TikTok brain.
Okay, and now you got to say a nice
No,
thing.
you
about
have
me.
a TikTok
Nope,
brain.
now you have to say a
you
nice
have
thing.
a Gen Alpha brain that has the attention span of a goldfish.
And now you have to say something nice about my personality.
I think you are very kind.
It's okay, fine. I'll accept it on this one, but on the next one, it has to be from the heart.
You're saying that wasn't from the heart?
No, you just came up with the most blanket statement thing you could say.
I said you are kind.
Yeah, name one thing I do that's kind.
You are nice to people who come up to you on the street.
Anyway, so Sullivan's Crossing.
And I gave him a perfect example, and all he could say was and then move on because
I just think it would be nice.
He knew he was caught.
No, I just think it would be nice if you had like a specific example that was like, something I did
I
that
told
was kind.
you I preferred to be called your partner, and you started introducing me to people as your partner, and I appreciated that. Gag, bitch. Choke on it.
All right. Okay. So, Desperate Housewives.
I gagged you so hard. Yes. Come on, me. Come on, me. I know no one else here is going to hype me up. Come on, me.
That's not true. I hype you up all the time. Just before I said how sexy you are.
When did you say that?
With a song. I don't remember how it goes.
Oh,
but
right.
I wrote a song.
We were saying how in the history of our relationship, not once have you made a song about me that was kind-hearted.
By song, we mean changing the words to popular songs that are
Yes.
about each other,
Yes, his normal one is about farting or pooping or being stinky.
But that's what you sing to me, too. That's what you sing to me.
Yeah.
So
And what of it?
So it's an even playing field. That it just cancels each other out.
Okay. But anyway, back to Sullivan's Crossing.
So I never seen Desperate Housewives, but I thought Desperate Housewives was more sinister.
Desperate Housewives is very sinister.
There's a lot of like malintent, murdering, stealing.
Malintent. There is a lot of malintent.
There's not as much Sorry.
But it's in a very campy way. It's over the top ridiculous, and you're meant to laugh at it a lot of the time.
Okay. I
The
don't.
biggest gag Trina moment was when what's her name shot the person in the grocery store.
Laurie Metcalf.
Yes, Laurie Metcalf, who I got to see once, by the way, in a taping of
The Connors.
The Connors. It's very exciting. I love more Laurie Metcalf.
I know you like Laurie Metcalf.
Yeah.
I don't think that Sullivan's Crossing has that same level of like poor decision making on the characters' parts. It's more just like a slow life drama. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like no one's getting murdered. You know
Well,
what I mean?
a lot of bad things are happening. Let's recap some of those things.
But they're like it's like natural disaster.
So, starting from season 1, somebody gets shot.
Yes,
Somebody falls off a cliff.
Yes, someone does die, but they die of like old age.
Kind of. Somebody gets misdiagnosed with Alzheimer's.
Yes.
With there's an
has
alcohol
alcoholism.
problem.
Yes.
Then there's a fire in which one of the characters explodes and somehow survives.
Yeah, so he like goes into to this like building that's on fire to like, you know, save someone that's like stuck inside, and then the other person comes out and they're like, "Where is he? Where is he?" And then the building just goes and then that's the end of the season. Next season, he's fine.
He's fine.
He's fine. He made it out.
There was a hurricane.
Yes, the hurricane. That affected many different people.
Yes, there was a brain tumor. There was
tumor, yes.
A mine collapsed.
Oh my God,
with
the
people
mine
inside of it.
Yes, the mine that collapsed with people inside of it.
There is a chemical leak that was causing trees to die.
Oh yes,
and was affecting people.
Chemical from the construction pollution.
Multiple parents have died. I mean,
yes,
there's
a lot of like wives that have died in the past.
Yes,
flashbacks, family trauma.
Yes,
like divorce.
Oh, someone hit a child with their car.
Yes, but that's in the past before the show starts.
I mean, this
part of the setup.
This is hands down the most dangerous small town I have ever seen in my life. I have never once seen more dangerous things happen,
and I love it.
I love it,
and I eat it up every time.
I know.
I eat it up
do
every
too.
time.
It's almost as dangerous as Wisteria Lane. Okay,
the mine was hilarious.
Yeah,
that was like
it was absurd
because it was like so out of the blue. It's like it's in season 3. We've been all over this campground. So the campground is called Sullivan's Crossing. Right. We've been all over Sullivan's Crossing, and then they're just like walking through like, I've never seen this mine before. Should we go in? It's like, okay, obviously the second you go in, it's going to collapse.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they went in, collapsed.
Immediately. I mean, it's so absurd, some of the things that happen on this show. But but I just have so much love for it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it is a fall show. It is a fall show. So, you know, you got to watch Sullivan's Crossing. And Maggie Sullivan, fierce.
We love you.
We love
Morgan
Maggie
Cohen. We love you.
We got to get her on.
I know.
We got to get her on.
I'm like, should we reach out to her? Like,
we should.
now?
We should.
Like, I would love that. And Chad Michael Murray takes his shirt off a lot, which I know you love.
He does. No, I actually don't love their sex scenes.
No, but like he takes his shirt off a lot. Like he's chopping wood a lot and like fixing
usually
things.
in like a muscle shirt. Usually, I'm actually like not super attracted to Chad Michael Murray.
Thank you, God. I've been waiting to hear that for fucking.
I never said that I thought he was like that attractive.
Honey.
I never said that.
Honey.
You're making things up that I didn't say.
You've said it to Jerome.
No, I have not.
You've said it multiple
times.
No,
I haven't.
You sure
I'm holding a match up to that fart. I did not say it.
Well, you certainly acted like it.
Well, that's what they call assuming. And you know what they say about assuming?
What do they say, Larry?
When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
Well, I made an ass out of you. You're welcome.
And you.
No, not me.
The me part is part of assume.
No.
Anyway, I never said that. And even if I did, so what? So what? It's a TV character.
No, it's about the person behind the TV character.
Chad Michael Murray.
Yes.
Well, I'm not seeing Chad Michael Murray. I'm seeing California Jones. You know what I mean?
The naming in this show. We have to talk about it.
Okay, so his name is California
Jones.
I think we did talk about this with Taryn Killam.
Yeah,
but his name is California Jones.
There's Sullivan.
Sullivan.
Pete Peterson. Oh yeah, there's a war vet experiencing PTSD who runs off during the hurricane, which causes Maggie to get hit by a tree branch.
Right.
I mean, it's a whole thing.
And then we never see him again.
Never see him. He's gone.
Well, they save him.
Oh my God, Maggie has to help someone give birth.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the birth.
Don't forget that one.
Yeah, the birth.
There's a miscarriage. I mean, there's so many things.
I mean, something happens in like every episode. Something crazy.
It's great.
Yeah, those are like the crazy names. Oh, but so there's California Jones. His sister is named Sedona
Jones.
And then Dakota.
And
another sibling that we never meet that they only mention whose name I don't remember.
Yeah, it's another city.
It's another city, yeah. But I don't remember.
I wonder why he's the only one who got a state. Everyone else got a city.
Well, Dakota is a region.
Yeah, you're right. It's a region.
I mean, they're not going to name it North Dakota Jones.
I mean, there's a Northwest, so.
Yeah, but that person is a billionaire.
Yeah, true. True.
You know?
Yeah.
Anyway, so go watch Sullivan's Crossing. 3 seasons on Netflix.
Love Sullivan's Crossing.
Anything else you want to say about Sullivan's Crossing?
It's really good. I mean, you should definitely watch Desperate Housewives if you haven't, because that's like really that paved the path for Sullivan's Crossing.
You think? You really think?
I really do. I mean,
what network was Desperate Housewives on?
It aired on ABC.
Wow, it was prime time.
Primetime television.
Wow.
Great show.
This is like a CW adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Canadian show, but it does air on the CW.
Yeah.
And who owns the CW?
CW, I think it's Disney now, isn't it?
Maybe. It might be.
I think it's Disney now. I don't know. It changes every other week, so you can't blame us for not knowing at this moment.
Well, anyway, other things that we're looking forward to this fall: Stranger Things season 5.
Stranger Things 5 is coming back, bitch.
Also, we watched all of Wednesday.
I'm wearing Stranger Things socks.
Yes, we saw the Stranger Things play.
The first shadow. Yes.
Yeah,
I think we talked about that.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
it was awesome. Lots of cool effects.
Yeah.
Also, we watched all of Wednesday season 2.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of Wednesday season 2?
I enjoyed it very, very much.
Yeah.
I thought it was very fun and campy, silly, quirky, witchy, macabre.
Mm-hmm.
I've been loving the word macabre lately.
Macabre.
I love it. That's the kind of vibe that I want to live in.
Yeah. I think that
Can our bed be like a coffin?
No.
Well, you said that quickly.
I don't want to sleep in a coffin.
You didn't even give it a chance.
I don't want to sleep in a coffin.
You didn't even
We can do dark paint though in the room. We can do like a dark blue.
A witchy vibe.
We can find a happy medium.
Okay, what's your ideal? Because right now my room is dark purple.
Yeah, I think we can go even
darker. And your room that you like is orange.
Yeah, but I will. I think I've grown out of my room that it is right now because I just don't really want to change it right now.
Okay.
But I think the next room, it's feeling like it wants to be like a very, very dark blue, and like the Parisian like wainscoting.
Yeah.
That like the renter friendly wainscoting.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how I feel about a 4-poster / bed canopy. I think that feels to me just like a little princessy, and I don't want to feel like a princess.
It's not princessy if it's macabre.
I think it could be dark princess, and I don't know if I want to do dark princess, but I would do fabric on the wall. Like I saw some when I was moving the last time. There was some really interesting like reference photos of like fabric behind the headboard of the bed.
Okay.
And I think that could be cool with like the like mid-century modern like sconces that I have, like even like on either side of the bed could be very cool. So mixing that like Parisian with like mid-century modern, but doing it like dark.
Okay, I feel like you're not really hearing my
That's just like where I'm
side.
at.
Yeah. But
So
it's
what
like,
do you
but
want?
it's
You want our
our
furniture to
room.
be black?
What?
You want everything to be like black? Like
I don't
black
want everything
furniture?
to be black. I want it to be witchy.
So what is witchy to you?
It's a mix
What colors?
of things. You know, it's dark wood.
Okay.
And you know, purples and
I
blues
worry that there's a possibility
yeah.
that it could very quickly feel a little like grandma. You don't worry about that?
No. Grandma is like flowery. Grandma is floral prints.
But witchy is like
Grandma
lace.
is palm, like, you know, like, no. Grandma
Well, it's
is,
not Golden Girl. Like, we're not going to do Golden Girls.
That's what grandma is.
Yeah. But I don't know, like
What?
I'm thinking of like, you know, obviously like Morticia's like house
Love.
in Wednesday, right?
Loved.
I just don't know how we accomplish that in an apartment and also make it livable with a cat and a Jerome.
Well, I think that Lawrence the cat would love it. Okay.
Yeah.
He would love it.
Okay. It's just I worry about it feeling just very, very dark. You know? And like we need to like let the light in. We need to like let it be bright.
If I hear one more person say, "Let the light in," I'm like, "What light, girl? Have you seen the world around us?"
The light from the window, the actual light. the light
physical
from the
light.
sun.
The physical
The
light.
physical light of the sun. We have to let it in the window. And if you paint everything black, then
I don't know where your head is getting everything black.
well, what color do you want the walls to be? Not white.
I haven't decided yet.
If
but
you
I'm
want
thinking about
witchy-
it. Maybe burgundy. You ever think about burgundy? Does that ever cross your mind? You little
Justice for burgundy.
I mean, you're just like attacking me over and over, and you haven't even stopped to consider burgundy.
I haven't considered burgundy. That's true. But red is not really like one of my colors.
You literally played a character named Big Red.
I know, but I personally am orange. Like my hair is orange, not red.
You are orange.
So when you put red like with me, it's just like
But it's not red, it's burgundy.
yeah, but that's a shade of red.
But do you understand how it's much darker than red?
I do
It actually
understand
would
that.
look good with you, probably. You wear burgundy quite a lot. Just a couple of weeks ago on this podcast,
Like the long sleeve shirt.
when we did our episode about the dress, you wore burgundy,
Like the long sleeve
and
shirt.
it looked great.
I think I wore that shirt with Taryn.
No, you wore it in the dress episode.
Okay, well, whatever. The long sleeve shirt that you're talking about.
Yes.
That's burgundy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I'm just saying, burgundy, don't count her out, girl. She's an option.
Well, then it has to be like textured. It
How
can't
did
be
we
like
get into this?
because we were talking about macabre.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But this is an interesting conversation.
yeah,
because
maybe to us. I don't know if it's interesting to everybody.
I mean, hey, home decor is very big.
it's so
billion
hot
dollar
right now.
industry.
So hot right
$1 billion.
Yeah.
Hey, Alexandra Gator, we love you.
now. Oh. You can't be throwing out "we love yous" like that, you know.
I was listening to our first episode of this season today, and you said Jeff Bezos, we love
Honey,
you.
I was under contract.
You were
with
not under
Amazon.
contract.
I absolutely was. Come on, you can't come for me for that one.
We can't be saying I love you to billionaires on this podcast.
Okay, well, I can't be saying "we love yous" to Alexandra Gator. How about that?
Well, her videos bring me comfort. I don't know what to tell you.
You know who I really like is that one bitch who only posts around Halloween.
Christine McConnell.
Yes, I love her. That's the house I want.
Yeah, well, that's a Victorian mansion, like upstate New York.
Yeah, I want that mansion.
Well, That is a challenge
Why?
because we don't have the money.
Oh, well, money comes and goes. Like that's my
And also it's
philosophy.
upstate, like it's like the middle of nowhere. Like we can't find that house like in the place that we want to live in.
I thought we were supposed to be talking about like shows that we're excited for.
Well, it's just turned into like general fall vibes.
Okay, well you mentioned Stranger Things 5 and we moved right past it.
Yeah, because I remember that we hadn't talked about when. We can talk about Stranger Things 5,
Love.
but we haven't seen it yet.
I know.
Doesn't
but
come out till Thanksgiving.
I know, but I'm like I love Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Bitch, you know that.
What do you
Like,
think's gonna happen in Stranger Things 5?
Oh, well, I know what's going to happen, but I'm not going to say it on the podcast before it comes out.
What do you mean you know what's gonna happen?
I am very well versed in the art of storytelling, and I happen to know.
And you're so humble.
Yeah, and it's just listen. I'm a TV historian. Okay, it's
Well,
what I do.
obviously, like they're gonna.
It's my career. It's my job. Okay,
Yeah.
and I know what's happening.
I mean, they'll probably get Vecna, I guess,
Well,
right?
well, of course they will, but let me just tell you that you can watch season 4 and know what's going to happen in season 5.
Well, could
They
you
plant a lot of foreshadowing in season.
could you give me
4.
like one seed that you think is gonna grow into a season 5 flower?
I will give it to you when we're done recording. How about that?
That's not fair to our listeners.
Well, it's not fair. It's not fair to spoil Stranger Things.
It's not a spoiler. You didn't work on the show. You don't know what happens. It's a prediction.
Honey,
It's a prediction.
it's a little bit more than a prediction.
It's an estimation.
Okay, well, Mike's going to die. Is that good enough for you?
You think Mike
Yes,
is gonna die?
Mike is going to die. All right?
You think Mike, like
Yes, he's going to have to sacrifice himself to be able to kill Vecna. Okay?
Mike, not Will,
Mike Wheeler is going to die.
not Will Byers?
Will Byers is going to live. He's going to be fine.
Really?
Yes.
And what gives you that? Like
Nancy
assumption?
had a vision when Vecna took her in episode 7 of Stranger Things. At the end,
Wait. What season?
of season 4,
Oh, okay.
leading into episode 8, I believe. And she saw that Mike, Holly, and her mom die.
Mike, Holly, and her mom. Huh.
Yeah. There you go.
Holly's the sister.
Holly's the little sister, yeah.
And do you think that that's like a mirroring of like
Well, it's
Henry
also
Creel?
just like a storytelling fundamental principle is like
like there's got to be a sacrifice.
there has to be a sacrifice, and Mike, as the heart that they established in season 4 somehow of the group, is going to have to be the one who makes the sacrifice to make it happen. Just like it's going to mirror season 1 where Elle made the sacrifice and let the Demogorgon take her when she banished it from the world. Mike's going to have to make the same sacrifice to let Vecna die, and so he's going to die.
Interesting.
Anyway,
Do you think that?
Sorry.
What do you think? What do you think? Well, you might not be right. This is just a prediction.
Uh-huh.
What do you think about Max?
oh, she's fine.
Do you think she's blind? I think she's blind.
I
I don't think she gets her sight back.
don't know. I mean, they're trying very hard to not reveal what happens with that.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't put her in any of the.
There was like one
Trailers.
clip of Lucas. Wait, what's the character's name?
Lucas,
Yeah.
yes.
Like holding her hand in like the hospital.
Yeah, I'm sure that's in the first episode at the very beginning.
Right.
But yes, obviously she's fine. She's gonna.
She's alive. I just think she's blind.
I don't know. Somehow I doubt it. I don't see how that would serve the plot in any way. If anything, I think maybe she's gained some type of
Powers?
some type of power.
That would be fierce.
And
that would be cool.
That's the only thing I could think of that might be different about her.
Yeah, that would be really cool. That would be interesting. Lots of characters in that show.
Because they tease that in Stranger Things: The First Shadow.
That
Henry's blood can transform people into people
powerful
with
beings.
psychic abilities.
Interesting.
And I think the fact that he infiltrated his mind and then got like blown out of it, somehow there was a connection, and maybe that gave her psychic powers.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many characters in that show. There's so much to look forward to. It's going to be like 20 hours of television.
I can't wait. I hope it's as long as it can possibly be, because I just love it so much.
We're going to pull up that like series finale, and it's going to be like 4 hours long.
And I'm really sorry to everybody that I just spoiled Stranger Things 5 for you.
You didn't spoil it because you don't know this. Like it's a prediction.
It's the way I don't know it, the way I don't know that Taylor Swift is awful.
You don't know that. It's a prediction.
It's up to you, viewer, to decide. Let us know in the comments.
If we get any hate about Taylor Swift on this episode,
it'll be about me saying
you
it.
are going to have to issue an apology video. I won't be in that video.
I'm not making an apology
I didn't say
video.
a single thing.
I will never make an apology video for stating my opinion on this show.
You didn't say it was your opinion. You said it's true. You said it's fact.
Right. It is what I believe to be true.
So you're clarifying that it's an opinion, not fact. You think that she's mean based on some evidence that you have.
I have a very strong truth that she's horrible based on personal experiences with people who have interacted with her. How about that?
Yeah. All right.
I have a very strong belief.
Well, a lot of people are horrible. A lot of people are horrible
That's true.
for various reasons.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, look at Larry.
And now you have to say another nice thing. This is a great way to end the podcast.
Honey, I am capitalizing on joke moments.
It is a great way to end the podcast.
I am capitalizing on joke moments.
It is a great way to end the episode today.
Yeah.
Say something nice, specific about me.
And when I just
personally.
did that earlier, you were gagged.
Okay, and let me be gagged one more time before we wrap up here today.
You have the most gorgeous blue eyes.
The most gorgeous
Most.
of anyone
Anyone.
on planet Earth.
Planet Earth.
And you wake up in the morning and you think that.
Yes.
You say, "Aw, there's my guy. He's got the most gorgeous blue eyes."
I think that every morning.
Okay.
I do. It's true.
Okay.
And you also have the loudest farts of anybody I know.
You're so amused with yourself.
Oh, God. What a fun week this is.
It's been so fun for you.
I know. It's been so fun for me. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Let's Talk About That Pod, and on YouTube at
Yes.
Let's Talk About That Pod.
Yes. And hey, if you want to send us an inquiry or any hate comments, hate mail about Jacob's opinion of Taylor Swift, you can send it to Let's Talk About That Pod at gmail.com.
Hello. Okay. All right. That was everything. We've covered it. Great.
We've covered it.
We'll see you next week on Let's Talk About That.